Shalom, Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and in sincerity. And you see this on the screen and, this. I was watching videos and, of course, this came up on my feed. And anytime somebody puts Hebrew Israelite in their title, they basically just want attention. They want to be heard by that particular group. And, like I said before, every now and then I watch his channel, and this is one of his many channels, O'Shea. And he said Hebrew Israelites are mad at him about this. Basically, a few months ago, he called Hebrew Israelites scammers. And in this video, he goes a little bit more in depth about what he's talking about. And of course, he takes a worldly man's point of view. And really, this is kind of all beside the point. But just to break down what he's saying is he really don't care what denomination or quote-unquote religion you are and shit. He don't got time to separate who's who and what's what. And the thing about it is, the first thumbnails that I was showing was of Nate, because he mentioned Nate's group, Nate snaking, trying to get on his platform to further expose their doctrine and so on and so forth, and which brings me to this, which hundreds of black Israelites protest 2819 church in Atlanta. And I watched GMS South Carolina's video, which was a great video. And yes, Nate and his group IUIC is always attention seekers. And GMS South Carolina had a good point. Like, why are y'all messing with these people? You're not doing this to these people to teach. You're doing this for attention. IUIC are basically attention whores, man. And like O'Shea was saying, that a regular nigga ain't trying to see what specific group you in. All they see is Israelites, black or Hebrew Israelites or black Hebrew Israelites, whatever they try to call us. And they know that there may be different groups. However, it's just like the Christian church to them. All your different denominations is under one major banner, which is basically Israelites. And you IUIC members especially are basically just attention whores, and you're getting the attention the wrong way. It's a way that you're supposed to teach. And then once somebody don't accept it, you leave them the fuck alone. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse starting at 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's us, but that's also to these people that don't know nothing. Everybody got to work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. And of course, these people, they ain't afraid, man. They ain't afraid of what the Heavenly Father is about to do. And they ain't afraid of getting caught up in it, and they ain't going to be afraid until it happens. Verse 13, for it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Do all things without murmuring and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Jake is crooked and perverse. You see all the blonde hair and red hair out there. They all got their phones. They all gonna paint the narrative in a negative light. Oh, them Hebrew Israelites, they came in hundreds, they came in droves, trying to intimidate. That's what they see. This is you. They don't see no teachable moment. Besides that, you've been there before. Why are you back? This is Matthew 15:8. This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. And these people actually believe, believe they doing something right. They actually believe that. They believe that they being righteous. I mean, I'm not going to play no videos on this one. If you want to see the video, you can watch GMS South Carolina's channel. But these people actually think that that by rebuking us, they rebuking the devil. That's how they really feel, because they into this world, man. They are 100% involved in this world, man. Their conscience is seared with a hot iron. And the first time that y'all was there, they rebuked you then. This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. That's what they church is all about, teaching for doctrines for the commandments of men. And he called the multitude and said unto them, Hear and understand. Not that which goeth into the mouth defile a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. Then his disciples and said unto him, Knowest thou that the Pharisees were offended after they heard this saying? What goes into man don't defile him, but what comes out. This church thing that these so-called black people are into, hey, let them alone. This is the doctrine that they gonna follow, and they gonna take it to the grave. Then came his disciples and said unto him, Knowest thou that the Pharisees were offended after they heard this saying? But he answered and said, Every plant which my heavenly Father hath not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. These two scriptures right here tell you it all. Every plant which the Heavenly Father haven't planted, they just not part of the chosen. They not part of the elect. That's why the brothers from Great Millstone always talk about the elect. They ain't part of that, man. They ain't part of it. So what the Heavenly Father say? But he answered and said, Every plant which my heavenly Father hath not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall in the ditch. Which I bring up him because he put Hebrew Israelites in his title, so he obviously wanted somebody to watch it and say something about it. The thing is, we don't care that you don't care. We here to do one thing, and that's to tell you what's going on, whether you hear or forbear. But you would know that a prophet have been there. That's it. We're not here to do these intimidation tactics, like I said. One thing that he did mention was the IUIC's group. He mentioned Nate Snakin trying to get onto his shit. Because Nate is all about attention. This thing is not about getting attention. We are not a gang. We are a nation that's teaching our nation, whether they hear it or not. We're not here for intimidation. We not look. The Heavenly Father already know who His elect is. That He already knows that. And these people in this church are obviously not part of it. There's certain people that their conscience is seared already. So let them alone. They don't want to change, and they're not going to change. In the end, that's when everybody is going to see. This is Ezekiel 2:3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send you to the children of Israel, a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And they, whether they hear or whether they forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. So whether they listen or not, they already know. This is one of the things that actually prove it. He's got a fairly big channel, and when you listen to it, because I listened to about halfway, when you listen to him, the things that he says let you know that he knows about the Israelites, and he's in Africa. He knows at least as much as any other regular person knows about the Hebrew Israelites. Of course, he lumps them all in with what do they call it, the group that Tazariak and Polite was arguing in, the Pan-Africanism or whatever the hell it is. He groups everybody up with that, talking about the different religions and the doctrines. Honestly, we're not part of that. We're not part of the Pan-African community, or what is it? I forget what it's called. It's slipping my mind. But they call it they group everybody that got different doctrines in with that same group. That like the Egyptology community. You know, he basically groups the Israelites into with that group. It's like, no, we ain't part of all that, man. We're above all that. We telling you what's going on. You don't have to listen. We don't care. Just like you don't care, we really don't care. We here to do a job, and that's it. And that's why this was actually, it was kind of disgraceful, man. It's like, no, man, this is not what we involved in. We're not some big gang or some big army or some bullshit like that, man. We are the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. And that's why the brothers is always telling you IUIC members, hey, push the name. Y'all acting like y'all army for Christ or something, man. And yes, we supposed to be blameless. We here to just, you'll see us on the street. Don't care if you feel inconvenienced by that. Walk your ass on. But if we didn't, if we somewhere and we out there prophesying to the wind, as we usually do, as we commanded to do, and somebody comes up, talk they shit, don't accept, hey, walk your ass up on the street. And when we leave, hey, if we leave a city, our peace goes with it. And the thing about IUIC is they were at this church before. They said what they said. They said they peace, and they left. The people basically were in numbers at that time. The brothers preached their peace, and they left. And that really should have been the end of it. They should have dusted their feet off from there. But then you come back 50 to 100 strong, intimidating the people. It's like, nah, man. That's not what we out there for, man. Let them remember that y'all told them the truth at that time. And when they judgment come, they judgment come. And as we know, everything is still spiritual, because even them doing this, they will set a mark in the minds of the people. Only thing is more to blame now, because this is more of an intimidation rather than coming a few strong to preach the word, than letting them know that the word is strong. Y'all trying to show numbers. It's not about numbers. It's never been about numbers with the Heavenly Father, man. He take a few and put down the many, man. So, y'all did wrong this time. Y'all made it so the gospel can seemingly be blamed. Like, no, man. The word is the word, and let the word bring these people down. That's what we out there for. Let me read this again. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And they, whether they hear, or whether they forbear, or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. They'll know it when the Heavenly Father start raining down judgment. That's when they'll know. This is Mark chapter 6, verse 10. And he said unto them, In what place soever ye enter into an house, there abide till ye depart from that place. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear you, when ye depart thence, shake off the dust under your feet for a testimony against them. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Hey, shake off the dust, man. It's the same thing with him. Shake off the dust. That's it. We ain't out there to persuade you. Scriptures say be persuaded in your own mind. If you didn't heard the truth before, then guess what? And you not persuaded by it, guess what? You're not one of those people that the Heavenly Father chose. And nobody's mad at you for that. This is how do you say it? This is your lot in life, in this life. You can't. You just not one of the ones that the Heavenly Father chose. That's it. At least not on this side. And this is is Matthew 13 and 10. And his disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Can't be mad that the masses has not given this. As a matter of fact, 2/3 was not given this. It just makes us that much more grateful to have this knowledge, because the majority of the world don't have it. The black Christians don't got it. The black Christian church, the Baptists, all that, they don't got it. They worship Edomite Jesus. And then that's another thing, man. Push the name of the Most High Yahweh and then his son Yahushai, man. And that's another reason why your group is seeking so much attention. Y'all really not separate from the Christian church because you call yourselves IUIC. You're always talking about Christ. And anytime you say that name, it invokes a thought. And that thought is Edomite Jesus. Edomite JC, man. Y'all never push the name. And that is shameful to you, man. Y'all don't push the name of the Most High or His Son. One thing watching this video, it proves that they know and they understand that that name JC is not the name that we use. They know that. And y'all never push the name. And it's probably because of that 501c3 charter you got. But yeah, man, hey, we ain't out here to intimidate these people. And we ain't out here to convince them. We've been sent to teach the word, whether they hear it or forbear it. And if they forbear it, we shake off the dust. We ain't trying to convince you. You heard it, now it's up to you. And if you don't want to hear it, fine. Judgment Day is around the corner. And I'm going to end it there. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, I can do in the work of truth, sincerity. Till the next time, Shalom.